Hi there, students. A Tartuffe, a noun. Tartuffish or Tartuffian, an adjective. And then, I guess, Tartuffism, the practice of this. Okay, if you say somebody is a Tartuffe, you're calling them a hypocrite, a religious hypocrite. They pretend to be incredibly pious and incredibly good, but they actually don't believe what they are saying. They pretend to be pious. So a Tartuffe is a phony, a hypocrite, a person who says that they believe something, that they have certain opinions, when they don't actually hold these opinions at all. They're using them to hide their real feelings or their real motives. Okay, so his activities are so Tartuffian. He's such a Tartuffe. He's such a hypocrite. Yeah. He's always telling people how to live their lives and how to be good, but he himself isn't. I think Victorian morality in England was very Tartuffish. Visibly and ostensively, everyone was incredibly prim and proper, and there was nothing to do with sex ever mentioned. But behind the scenes, they were all having affairs with the servants of the house. That is very Tartuffian. Yeah, sex is totally prohibited, or any reference to it, but behind closed doors, it's something they're doing all the time. Okay, so Tartuffe, a hypocrite, particularly a religious hypocrite. Now, the origin of this word is very good. It's very interesting. Tartuffe was a play written by Molière. He's a Frenchman, and I think it was first performed in the 1660s. And the main character is somebody who pretends to be incredibly religious and does everything the Bible says, but in fact, he's a rather evil and immoral SOB. Yeah, he's not a nice person at all. And that's where this word Tartuffe, Tartuffish, Tartuffian comes from. This play itself was banned by Louis XIV, the King of France at that time, probably because the church were pushing him, and that's because I think probably they didn't like what he was saying, because it was too close to the knuckle. It was almost a bit too true. And let's see, if something is banned by the authorities, it's normally a pretty good indicator that it's quite good quality. Okay, so Tartuffe. Tartuffe is a play, but he's a Tartuffe. He acts like Tartuffe, this character. He's very Tartuffish. He's always saying how moral and good and perfect he is, and how generous he is to the poor. But in fact, he's not. He's mean. He never gives money to the poor, and he's only doing it to look good, to create a good impression. Okay, be careful when using this word. Don't use it in an informal conversation. Many people probably don't know the plot of Tartuffe, and if you don't, it's worth looking up, because it's a classic play. This sounds very literary, very posh. Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7.5 in formality. It's maybe very arty-farty as well, but it's a great word to use in a formal essay. But you're going to have to find the right spot for it. Yeah, somebody or something who is being religiously hypocritical. I very often think the church is just one great big Tartuffe because it owns hundreds of buildings, wonderful works of art. Why doesn't it just sell them and help the poor with it? I think that would be a wonderful thing to do, but maybe they would lose some power. Okay, so a Tartuffe, a hypocrite, a pious religious hypocrite. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Tartuffe, Tartuffish, Tartuffian.